Namaste, y'all. It's the White Magical Tiger. Right back at you with another beautiful video from Rishikesh, India. Right behind me is the Ganges River. And today we are going to talk about spiritual pilgrimage and the benefits of a spiritual pilgrimage. So I think it was from my teacher. I read a quote somewhere, but essentially that my teacher being Paramahansa Yogananda, the author of the book Autobiography of a Yogi, essentially when we go to these spiritual locations, the energy of the masters, of these yogis, of these saints, of these rishis, it's still there. And I noticed that. So a few people told me about this cave. It's about 30 minutes upstream from here. So I rented a motorcycle, the most chaotic driving I've ever done in my entire life. If you want to test your driving skills, come rent a scooter or a motorcycle in India, but you got to say your prayers beforehand because it's absolutely nuts over here. You got like potholes everywhere, landslides everywhere, crazy weather, cows in the street, pedestrians in the street, people overpassing from both sides, people just driving the wrong way, just completely driving in your lane, completely crazy. I almost got in several car accidents this past week, or motorcycle accidents, but I made it out all right. But essentially, I went to this cave about 30 minutes upstream, and the energy there was so potent. The moment I sat down, I immediately just felt it, just like boom, just hit me. But I just sank right into a super deep meditation. Like honestly, within less than a minute, I'm just boom in that spot. And it was in a cave, and that cave just had tons and tons of energy in there of these yogis and yoginis, these saints meditating in there. And I've been going to various temples around here as well. And these temples are ancient, y'all. And it's been just a blessing to go to these caves, these temples, just the nature, everything about India lives up to what they say. It's absolutely chaotic, but it's also magical at the same time. And so if you're feeling the calling to a spiritual pilgrimage, I say go for it, because there's a lot of benefits to it. And I really feel like with reincarnation that I've lived a previous life here in India. And yeah, it's interesting. I'm learning as I go. But it doesn't have to be just India. I mean, you got, for example, Bali, or another thing that's going to mind is Mount Athos in Greece for the Christian Orthodox. All over the world, there's pilgrimage sites, spiritual locations. There's vortexes, spiritual towns. You got what's that one in Peru called? There's a town in Peru. I'm blanking on it right now, but you got San Marcos, Guatemala, and Lake Atilan. You got Sedona, Arizona, Mount Shasta, California, Taos, New Mexico, Pisac, Peru. You got Hawaii, you got Bali, Thailand, India. Some people go to Egypt, Greece. Yeah, pretty much all over. Pretty much in every country you can find spiritual powerhouse points. And I just recommend to even just going to your local temple, your local church. There's usually a potent energy there, and I definitely feel it in some of these temples here, that there's just a powerful energy, and that we can benefit from just sitting in that same location where other masters have meditated and they've progressed spiritually there. And plus there'll also be other devotees too, probably, that you can meet, and just be around like-minded people as well. So hope you found this video helpful, and that it inspires you to go on a journey, on an adventure, a spiritual pilgrimage, a spiritual vacation, and just enjoy it. Pray to God, look for guidance. I wasn't sure where I wanted to go. I knew I wanted to travel somewhere, but I just wasn't quite sure. I wasn't sure if to go back to Hawaii, to go back to Latin America, go to South America, go to Scandinavia, to visit some of my ancestry, like Germanic, United Kingdom, Scotland, Ireland, Scandinavia, or Nepal. I was thinking Nepal, but then I was meditating, and what came to me very clearly was just India, and I saw an outline of the country. I was like, whoa, I gotta go to India. And the moment I got here, y'all, it's just been a blessing from Lord Krishna, really. I've been really feeling a strong connection to Lord Krishna and the Lord Krishna temples here. And on this channel, we teach that Krishna and Christ is a consciousness. It's the same thing. Krishna is Sanskrit, Bengali it's Krista, Greek it's Christos, Spanish it's Christos, or Greek it's Christo, and Spanish it's Christos, and then English Christ. And so there's a clear connection etymologically between Christ and Krishna, and it's a consciousness, and that consciousness is a seed that's within you and within me, and that we're here to nurture that seed and let it blossom and grow. And through the grace of Lord Jesus Christ and through Bhagavan Krishna and the masters and the saints, we can help that seed crack open and awaken to this super consciousness, this Christ Krishna crystalline consciousness. And the evidence of that, of the fruits of that, would be calmness, relaxation, peacefulness, joyfulness, bliss. And I'm definitely feeling like consistently this peacefulness that comes from these mantras, from these breathing exercises, from these meditations, from going to these spiritual locations. And it's absolutely incredible, y'all. It's like, it's food for the soul. So yeah, may God bless all y'all. Namaste.
Krishna, Christ, Guru. God, Krishna, Christ, Guru. God, Krishna, Christ, Guru. God, Krishna, Christ, Guru. I surrender to thee. I surrender to thee. I surrender to thee. I surrender to thee. God, Krishna, Christ, Gurus. God, Krishna, Christ, Gurus. God, Krishna, Christ, Gurus. God, Krishna, Christ, Gurus.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.